Hi, I'm Anita from KetogenicWoman.com, and I'm just about to make my dinner tonight. It's my Carnivore Ground Beef Soup. I almost said recipe. It's not even really a recipe. It's honestly just so easy, just a couple of ingredients, and I've had a few requests to make it because I have it a lot. I probably have this 4 or 5 times a week. It's super easy, fast, budget friendly. Shh, we're on camera. Stop it. Anyways, let's get started. So what I have here is 1/2 pound of ground beef. It's really hard to get anything other than lean or extra lean around here. So this is lean, and I usually will cook it in some fat, and today I'm using some of the beef tallow that I made recently. I do have a video that shows how I make this. So I'm just going to put in a spoonful of beef tallow and heat this up nice and hot. Okay, so I'm going to put my ground beef in to the hot pan. It's partially thawed, defrosted. It's got some frozen chunks in it, but it shouldn't take long anyways. So the process is that you just sear your meat, make sure it's nice and cooked, and then you add whatever liquid you want. I generally use either beef broth, bone broth, preferably something you've made yourself, but there's some good ones on the market too. My favorite thing though is what we call beef Jello. You can probably see how that is. So what that is the leftovers from cooking. I think in this case I cooked some ribs, and so that's the leftover juice in the Instant Pot or the roasting pan or whatever. You save that, put it in the fridge, and it becomes beef Jello. And it's the best because the flavor is all concentrated, it's already salty. You don't need to add anything else. It's really good. The other thing that I do with this sometimes is I can add my carnivore pasta noodles, and I will link that recipe down below. And then you've got beef noodle soup, which is very good. So it's almost done. I mean, just getting the rest of the red out. Make sure that the ground beef is cooked through. I know some of you out there are going to have it pink, but I just like to cook it through. Not like my steaks, which are half raw, but I do like the ground beef to be cooked through. And then I add some of my beef Jello. Let it melt. And then you have this nice soupy thing. I actually have seen, there was someone else, it might have been Steak and Butter Gal, I'm not sure, but she just added water to hers, so you could certainly do that if you don't have anything else. But this is how I like it. So I'm going to pour that into my soup bowl. The pan gets hot, so be careful. There we have it. So that's my soup. And you can see that it looks like soup. It tastes very good. I think one of the reasons that I like this so much is that it does not trigger any of my gut issues or GERD symptoms. It just goes down. I don't know if it's the broth or the fact that the ground beef is not like, you know, eating a steak. It's all small quantity, like small pieces. So it just seems to digest better for me. And yeah, one of my favorite dinners. Very easy. I hope you give it a try. Having my dinner now. If you're new here, please click subscribe and check out some of my other videos. Thanks. See you next time.